as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the San Francisco 49ers and the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're off from Arrowhead. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. Dropped by the first down he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffle around here in the playbook. Aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. This is complete to Waller. He gets it up to the 35, but this is short. 3rd down coming up.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. On the gun is Purdy. Nice pumps, he's got Brown. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Gain of 26 yards there. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
It's a solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that one the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, we called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. As a man, it's Tyler Conklin. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives the 49ers the 1st. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Get set, get set.
First carry here for Tony Pollard. And they get about 5 on that 1st down as he set it down. So 5 still to go now on 2nd.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of the offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Purdy to throw it. And he brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers finish up an excellent opening series. All right, partner, 1 drive in, and we can say this guy's been perfect. 4 passes, no incompletions, and that touchdown to end it.
And you and I both know that incompletion will come eventually. Might not arrive for a while, man. That offense second bite.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on uneventful entrance. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Yellow. Let's go, little lady.
That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive during this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating the ball down the field.
And he will not get the first, but look, this is close. He's picking up about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. Third down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. This finds its targets. That's Royals. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Down by Fred Warner. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. To the air, Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. They've got to like how they've been moving it early here. It's down to the opposing 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Running up the middle, Pacheco. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Leonard Williams applying the hit there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, siphoning up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. And they will have to boot it away in a little bit. We've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. Teams getting out there and ready to resume play. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. He's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. A give, left side to McCaffrey. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Yellow.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Diving forward, and he makes the catch. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Working quickly here. shotgun. Hand off to McCaffrey. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
It'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Every tight end with the soft wants really crave man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Get set. Get set.
On the red zone now. They'll snap the screen to McCaffrey. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers pull that in front further, 13-zip. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. That's taken in by the rookie out of Cincinnati. He finds space, middle of the field. Touchdown, Kansas City. The team starts to fight back with their first points of this game. So sensational work by a skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
14. Chiefs 7. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone, so the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. He doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Drew Tranquill brings him to the ground.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. And down he goes. The Chiefs got to him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called it, is a big one. They're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
3rd and long, Purdy. He's throwing deep to the left side. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
return from the 23. He dodged the tackle. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
At their own 37-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out.
Behind the line of
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Mahomes finds him over the middle. Rolling into enemy territory. So it looks like it'll be second and maybe a yard as we come back, Brock, from our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. First and 10. It's Mahomes. Short pass. They're going to run to the 14. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
On first down, they'll run. Oh, baby, he gets rocked, and the ball is out. It looks like the offense got that one back. Yes, they did. They pounce on it inside the 10.
brings up 2nd and 3 at the 8-yard line.
Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Now it's Mahomes. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Butker to try the point after.
Harrison Butker on for the point after.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs tie things up at 14.
Game at 14. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all on that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Get set, get set.
Looking to throw, Purdy. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Get set, get set.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
To the air again. Purdy. Completed to his running back. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
24-yard
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
On the counter, McCaffrey. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. You can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2.
49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the
The
line.
Chiefs' 27-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. He's got it near the 8. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
That's another.
San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. They'll run here. McCaffrey. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Hey, I get it on first and goal. A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. It's second and goal.
Get set.
From the gun is Purdy. And he's got it. Hands away out for a touchdown. The 49ers take the lead just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
Yellow. Let's go on, 80. My side.
One final shot before the half. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10.
Let's go, 80. My side.
On from Pacheco. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here. This is caught inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will set up first and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
They'll run, Pacheco. And that was the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
Yeah, they've been doing it.
They're able to drop it. Quickly there, chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
Get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
It's incomplete on third and goal. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now they're left with fourth and goal.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage.
Butker knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Nice to pay off any drive with some points. They will trim the lead slightly there the first time out in the second half. And even if they can't get into pole position, they just want to keep this thing close.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10. On the ground to begin the drive to McCaffrey. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Something yard short, gain of 9.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Back to McCaffrey on second down. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. It's a gain of 4 there. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a third down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Purdy on first down. They'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that gives the 49ers the first.
On the break throw to a nice route and catch to move in the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
From the gun, McCaffrey. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
And not a bad play by any means. There's room for more.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. From the gun, they go to Pollard. He's foray up the middle, and that's about 3. Leo Chanel able to bring him down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
To the line, here's third and 3. Right back to Pollard. And they're turned away on third and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up fourth down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also pulls the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
It does pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, this is what happens. You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Can't slip that initial tackle. The stop's made for no gain on that first down play. Offense to the line fast.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. It's an excellent able to drive them all the way up past the 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
When Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man in the drag route move up. You see zone coverage settle down, quarterback's numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Yellow. Hey, 15.
Back to throw Mahomes. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe as he sent out. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the third quarter. So nothing but a pair of field goals added to the board as we arrive at the end of our third quarter. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Yellow. Yellow.
Looking to throw Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's brought down after a first gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
This finds its target. That's Lawrence. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs first down. First and 10.
Mahomes on first and 10. Knocked away, and that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Puts him on the out route. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the first and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Yellow.
First down carry for Pacheco. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs now trail by just a point in the fourth. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth.
24-24. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
Around 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. And he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play.
Taken down.
A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
Get set. We go, boy. 18! Watch out!
They give to Pollard from the gun. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Working quickly here.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Looking to throw. Through the contact. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. He's back to throw. It's caught. Pearson has it. And it's out of bounds after a short gain. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
First down. A 4-yard pickup on the play.
Get set! Get set!
And the 49er first down.
Draw play. This is McCaffrey. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Back to the line they come. 2nd down.
Outside!
Working out of the gun. It's Purdy. Stays in bounds and makes the catch. And he goes out of bounds as everyone turns to hear from our referee. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but across the line there, that earns the holding penalty. I'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call.
Get set! Get set!
Running it after the penalty. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. He's moving around 3, but a very big distance to address here on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Won't throw it. That's incomplete left side. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college games and the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense to the line. Again, trips right to start out. First and 10, it's Mahomes. Taken in by Northend. A nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. He's him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So 20 yards on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And they'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they had the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And they get the first down. This also moves him into range, Brock. Potential game-winning field goal.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing, getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Yellow! Come back! I'm the blue lady!
He'll look to throw it. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they bring him down around the 34. You get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Yellow, yellow! Strike!
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
Yellow! Hey, 57, 57!
Here he is to throw. He'll have the first down and even more. He's going to be stopped, but not before doing some damage. He's down to the 12. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and the quarterback will find you again.
180!
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Rob for the first down. He had no gain on that first down run. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here he is to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Now to throw. They're going to do it, Brock. They've got the top of the ball. It's a touchdown. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
This one is up and good. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7.
Harrison Butker to kick off 14-6.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Niners take over 1st and 10. At their own
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Back to throw. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Setting up to pass. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. The throw was looking for Brandon Ayuk. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. To throw. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this 4th down. Desperation time here. pass across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Now a timeout is called, and they're going to have to set up for one final heave towards that end zone. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Get set.
One final shot here. Trying to push deep downfield. It's intercepted.